Greetings, Weight Watchers. It's Love with Fit to Love Me. I'm coming to you with a kind of a non-scale victory of sorts. I actually I'm choosing to call it a non-scale victory. I'm choosing to see it positively, totally positively, and I'm choosing to celebrate it. I think I'm literally gonna go to the Dollar Tree and get some stickers so that I can put my own little victories, like my little victory stickers in my book. Because you know what? Why not? I feel like positive reinforcement is a really powerful process. So yeah, okay, so here we go. Okay, it's very convoluted because this victory involves a binge. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't even call it a binge because it definitely didn't like progress into a full-scale binge, but and I was conscious during it, like aware of what was happening during it, meaning like I didn't just mindlessly just eat, like when I just go into, like I said before, F it mode and just decide to just eat whatever I want to eat. I hope this is recording. My camera's doing something funny. Okay, I guess it's recording. Okay, sorry. So yesterday I did what I normally do and I didn't eat until late, except that when I went out, I had to go out doing some, errands or whatever. When I went out, it was like probably around it was later than normal, probably like 2 in the afternoon, and I didn't feel like getting something to eat. Normally I eat probably like about at least an hour before then, hour, an hour and a half before then, and I didn't eat yesterday. And I wasn't hungry at the time, or I was hungry and I didn't feel like eating what I had prepared in the house, which was the enchilada rice, and I hadn't made the other things that I said I was going to make. And so I didn't feel like eating what I had. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go out and get pizza. But I made like several stops before I went to get the pizza, and by the time I got the pizza, I was really hungry. So this is like deja vu about other conversation we've had before about me and the pizza, right? But this time, something else like had triggered in my mind before that about the pizza, and that was that my husband told me, oh, I'm off tomorrow. He was unexpectedly off today. So all of a sudden my mind switched to like, oh, it's Friday. Oh, it's party time. Like it was like, because he's off on Fridays normally. So it's like all of a sudden our weekend came early, and all of a sudden, like in the middle of the daytime, even though I had a list of things to do for Thursday and a list of things to do for Friday, because he gets off, he lives abroad, and he gets off Thursday night. What is it? Today, would have gotten off today at 5 whatever. Just okay. So it was like all of a sudden, like I had a day and a half's worth of things to do, like a list of things to do, a mile long. But all of a sudden he said that, and I was like, oh, it's the weekend, and I literally like something like shifted, like I went into like it's weekend mode, and I was like, I don't know, like I just do. Apparently I associate the weekend with, or Friday with like fun, like eating fun foods or something like that, like eating out or something, because this is the second time I've come saying this. So apparently I have this connection, this connection that I was not aware of. So my mind shifted into that mode, number one. Number two, I hadn't eaten, I was hungry. And then number three, when I came home, I did what Weight Watcher Girl 1 said not to do. So I had all my points, right? I had 40 points. So I should have been good to go. Except that I did what Weight Watcher Girl said not to do. She said in her Thanksgiving video, or I think it was her, either her Halloween video, about, apparently Halloween, because it's not Thanksgiving yet. So her Halloween video, she said something about like not, like being careful about drinking. She said that because basically, will like our inhibitions kind of drop or whatever, our And then we just go into F it mode basically and say, I just want to eat what I want. So I had a glass of wine, but by the time I had that glass of wine, apparently I didn't have enough food in my stomach, even though I had at least 2 slices of pizza by then, I think. Then I drank the wine, and the wine, like, you know, it kind of, you know, worked its magic quickly, because I guess my stomach was so relatively empty, which is interesting. And then I had a second glass of wine. Second glass of wine, it was over. I was just like, yeah, I just want to eat what I want. And I had 16 points, went 16 points over. But the success is the victories that I tracked, and the victories that I stopped. Like, the thing is that before I got to 16, when I was about like at least 9, at some point I knew I was over, you know, whatever point I knew I was over. And then I went downstairs and my daughter was like, she had eaten a whole half of the pizza and there was only 1 slice left. And I was just like, you know what? F it. I'm gonna eat this other slice of pizza because I wanted it. And I was just like, oh, I'm gonna save it for later. But I really wanted it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat it. And then I had these desserts. Of course, they were in my house. So that's another thing, this idea of like, you know, Weight Watchers, they say we need to maintain our spaces, because I have had these desserts in my house, which have been helpful to me in the past, so that I don't get I haven't been like craving anything, and then also that I haven't been like getting like large, like if I crave a piece of cake, like I go to Publix and I see this cake there, I don't get a slice of cake because I have little tiny cupcakes at home, you know, that I don't have I don't have to have that, you see what I'm saying? And so I feel like the snacks help me with that, you know. So, but you know what, there's like this balance, and obviously overall in the long run, you know, the idea that, you know, keeping these things out of our house, you know, obviously is a good idea. So the other thing is that this is like is it 5 o'clock in the evening by the time I've eaten all these points, and all my points are gone, and you all know that I eat late. So, but luckily I had to go to sleep to like get my sleeping schedule on my husband's schedule, because I said he lives abroad. He's 12 hour, no, he's like 8 hours, 12, 30, he's 8 hours away. Different time difference. So I needed to go to sleep early to like get on his sleeping schedule, because he wakes up in the morning and it's, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning here. You see what I'm saying? So I need to get sleep so that we could spend time, you know, on the phone, Skype, whatever, spend the day together. It's weird, but long distance relationships, okay. We're long distance for now. I'll be leaving in a month though. You'll be coming with me to the Middle East. Dun, 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 dun. That's not Middle East. Middle Eastern, is it? I don't know. Anyway, I haven't seen anybody. I guess the belly dancing. I guess it is. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So I hate that. So yeah, I hate that. But anyway, I keep saying it. But so I went to sleep. You know, around whatever time I went to sleep, probably 6, 7. I don't remember what time I went to sleep. Woke up though. When I woke up, it was 11:30. So for me, 11:30, I'm still usually like eating. I woke up at 11:30. My husband called me at like 1:30. And so I'm up for the next few hours, but I didn't eat anything. So like, I knew that I was 16 points over into my weekly allowance, which I hadn't been going into my weekly allowance really. Not, you know, and I hadn't planned to go into my weekly allowance. So I was 16 points over. I didn't want to do any more points over. And I woke up in the morning, and so I didn't eat anymore. I woke up in the morning, and I was satisfied. I wasn't hungry anymore either, you know. And I didn't have, you know, because I ate, okay? So I wasn't hungry. And so I woke up in the morning, just a new day. Just right back on track. Just right back on track. No, so this idea of a binge, having calculated the points, helped me realize that I wasn't like so far over, because it's like sometimes if you know that you've eaten so much and you don't calculate the points, it can feel like, oh well, you know, I really messed up. You could feel like you messed up much more than you did mess up. You understand? And then also on the flip side of that, not writing the points, I might think if I only had smaller, because I had like a small cup, like I was calculating the points, and still like when I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat this and then put the points in, didn't expect it to go so high, the points to go so high. So on the other hand, we might miscalculate by like under and then eat more, and then, you see what I'm saying? And then by the time, because that literally happened to me, by the time I said I was already over, I was like, well, I want to eat this pizza. So I ate the pizza, and I think I ate chips after that, you know, so it was kind of a binge, or if it was just maybe just overeating, I'm not really sure, but I know that it didn't continue onto like a full-fledged binge. It didn't continue onto where I did not, you know, get back on track. Got back on track, so I'm gonna go get myself a star or something like that, a sticker, and put it in my tracker for this week. I mean, in my Weight Watchers, you know, the book for this week. So yeah, I mean, you know, certainly things to learn from it, certainly, but I'm just happy that I'm back here the next day on track. Today I've eaten 15 points and it is 5:16 p.m. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you soon. If you like this video, please like, please comment, please subscribe. Talk to you soon. Bye.